the menu, you food, y'all niggas lunch buy. So get your money up and keep it Trump tight.
Under the Street Light Radio, slodef 516. Follow him on Twitter, man. Slodef, SLODEF 516 on Twitter.com. He's from Astoria Projects. We grew up together and everything. He told me he had an artist, or a couple of artists that he was working with. I mean, we had a couple of times when we was trying to get you up here, but y'all do his work. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, like, artists, if you out there, you need a job. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, there's no fairy mystery god in the sky. The hip hop god don't have wings. He's not gonna drop down and give you a deal. You gotta have a job, you gotta work, you gotta invest your money into your project. That's the only way people are gonna take you seriously. And one thing that I can respect about y'all is y'all put y'all money where your mouth is. Y'all artists, y'all working, y'all in the studio, y'all paying for y'all studio time, y'all paying for y'all production. You got some phenomenal videos on YouTube. Y'all like young entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah, that's how we gotta do it. It's only right, you know what I'm saying? You know, start from the ground up, you know? Gotta start somewhere.
Some people want to know, like that's in the chat room, some people want to know where y'all actually from, what part of the city are y'all from? Or y'all come from one area or
we all come from like, you know, different places. I come from Queens personally, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I reside in LA right now, but you know.
Yeah, man, I mean, we come from Elmont, Queens, Shadyville, Southside. We come from a lot of different places.
Okay,
I
I know that.
Shouts out to Landlord too, we out
Yes,
here.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I was raised in the Bronx and I was raised in Brooklyn, and then I moved out to Long Island and Elmont. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the Bronx, Brooklyn, 176, 1800. You know.
So being from Strong Island, being from Long Island as artists, like you know, a lot of times Long Island artists don't get as much shine as they should get. I'm gonna put it out there because I got family out there.
Yeah.
Got artists that's out there. I do Architect is from out there. Reek the Villain is from out there. A lot of artists from Long Island, they don't get a shine. It's not like y'all not good artists. It's just that I guess the industry forgets about Long Island. I used to call y'all the Sixth Borough, but you know we call Far Rock like the Sixth Borough too. That Long Island Far Rock, that's not that far.
It ain't that far.
Yeah, it ain't that far, Brent. So some of the music that I did get a chance to hear y'all doing was some good music. Who does y'all production? Who's the person that does y'all production? Y'all have one producer?
I mean, honestly, like it's kind of like we kind of like, you know, move around. Like we like to, you know, see where our options at. You know what I'm saying? We like to explore. You know, see where it's at. We don't got nothing really like consistent right now. I'm actually in the process of trying to studio in my crib. So you know, make that happen over there. And, you know, so it's pretty much, you know, a little bit of everything.
Right. So, but is it a certain sound that y'all look for? Is it like a grungier sound? Because the name itself, like at first I thought it was SLOW. I thought it was like slow def.
Yeah. You know, we tend to get that mistake a lot.
Right. But explain that name for the audience.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like we figured, I'm saying, like, you know, using that name, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, a lot of people would have thought, you know, it's spelled exactly how it is. But, you know, we felt like, you know, put a little twist to it and switch it up. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, you know, the name itself, it sounds a little controversial. And it's like slodef behind it. It's like basically, you know, every day you live, you know what I'm saying, your life pretty much one day at a time, you know, slodef. Pretty much, you know.
That's a good way of looking at it. And then if you think about it too, I was thinking about as far as like the industry, you know, everybody's saying hip hop is dead, whatever. I thought of it as like, you know, if hip hop is dying, it's going to die slow death. You know what I mean? It's going to die slow death to a point where like it's going to be dragged out because there's still so much more talent out there, like guys like y'all that's out there that's doing y'all thing or whatever.
I feel like if they think it's dead, I mean, it's a perfect opportunity for, you know, new artists like myself, you know, to show their face and show their talent. You know what I'm saying?
I think Budden said it best. He was like, if hip hop is dead, then other artists they wouldn't be able to stand the smell. So I think he said it best. But that's ironic that y'all would name yourself slodef and still have that not. What type of music do y'all actually do? Y'all do just regular hip hop music, club music, dance music?
Pretty much we do hip hop, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of R&B too, because we got other artists we mess with.
Shouts out to Lil Rock, he's killing it.
Yeah, we got a track that helps so much. I mean, so we do pretty much hip hop, R&B.
We got some street records too. We got a second mixtape too, On the Road to Riches Part 2.
And y'all got a mixtape out right now.
Yeah, on
It's on thatpimp.com.
Hosted by DJ Q.
Alright, so do that real quick. Tell them where they can find
Well, you know what I'm
you.
saying, we got a mixtape on datpiff.com, on the road to riches. You know what I'm saying, follow us again at slodef 516, you know.
Add us on Facebook at slodef. I mean, we on Reverb Nation. What else we at?
Follow Twitter.
So pretty much you know a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah, you can catch our video on slowbucks.tv. I mean, that's the movement right there.
It's called Goddamn Mommy, by the way.
Featuring Landlord.
Alright, good money. So y'all gotta load up some. I'm gonna give y'all the information so y'all can load up some things to my channel as well on YouTube and push y'all and promote y'all. We got some, like I said, we got some showcases and stuff coming up. I would like for y'all to come through and attend. Hopefully get a performance out of y'all, not at this event, but at following events that's coming up. I'm looking to bring hip hop to us. In other words, the A&Rs that's scared to come out to Long Island, that's scared to come to Far Rockaway, and don't want to get their nails dirty. I'm gonna bring them to to Gus's Sports Bar and have artists such as yourself rip it down and show y'all talents or whatever. And eventually, hopefully, we'll get enough attention there where we can start bringing some major labels in. Already that evening, we're gonna have Interscope Records in the building in Island Def Jam. So what I want to do too, also, I want to invite y'all to be a part of my mixtape that's coming out next month as well. And I don't just invite you to come up to Under the Street Light Radio just to sit here on the couch. It's a whole bunch of things going on. My man Butterbills, he's getting the footage right now that'll be chopped up and edited, for the YouTube and promote y'all or whatever. Any other things, like any artists that because it's 3 of y'all. That's something that's not usual in a group. I mean, you have groups that come together. It's 2 dudes and they can't get along. How did y'all, all 3 of y'all, come to a point where y'all can get along? Because I know, it's a little, sometimes a little tension,
Testosterone and all that.
Yeah, and all of that. So how did y'all? What made y'all say, you know what? It's enough room for all 3 of us to do our thing.
Being focused. I mean, we want this dream. We trying to get signed. So at the end of the day, ain't no time for bullshit.
Right.
So we just get busy. Ain't nobody perfect, but we make it happen.
Right.
Man.
But with 3 different individuals, not only do you have like a person that can follow you on the track, but you actually have somebody that is going to continue to work with you and make your work ethic better. Like if he write a verse and his verse is hard, you're gonna want to come with something better.
Yeah.
And then if you write a verse that's hard, he gonna want to come with something better. And then you got good material all together. It's like almost like a pot, like you putting different ingredients. Eventually it's gonna explode, but at the same time it still makes for a good meal. So I want to get into some of y'all music right now. I think we got like 3 tracks for y'all tonight, right? Let me do this real quick. And then we got the promo and everything right here, Slodef, the promo. I mean, I don't think y'all can see it, but I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera.
Yeah, that's like Club Sugar Hill right there.
That's Club Sugar Hill right there. And we got a couple of joints. As a matter of fact, I got a good workout CD right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 joints.
Yes, sir.
First one is Alter.
Yeah, that's featuring my boy right there, Donald Bliss.
Oh, so Doug, Bliss, you here too?
Yeah.
I didn't know you was here, dog. What's going on? Shout out to you, Fed.
Shout out to Bliss.
All right,
know.
we're gonna bring Bliss up on the next segment if we can.
Sure.
One for All. It's track number 2.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's get into catch number 3, Fresh from
We're gonna get into number 3, Fresh from LI, and then we got track number 4. Dale Go.
Little Spanish.
Okay. All right. Track number 5, Excellent.
Yeah, that's for the ladies.
Okay. And then track number 6 is Vibe With Me.
Yeah, that's like a New York track, like
Okay.
all the burgers.
All right, so we got it loaded up. Let's go ahead and introduce that Fresh from LI. Go ahead and do it like the Onion Shoe. Let's do it like official.
Let's do it, man. Make it happen.
Yeah, let him do it. Be quiet, dude. Be quiet, dude, on the couch.
Quiet,
I'm calm, man.
Yeah.
Well, we got, Slodef, Fresh from Alive.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Under the Street Light Radio, man. Let's do it.
Street Light Radio.
Yep.
Yeah.
The menu, you food, y'all niggas lunch buy. So get your money up and keep it Trump tight.
My VIP from tight, all I see is ace of spades.